Since the presidential elections has been conducted, Peter Obi has said unequivocally that Wike of Rivers State, the governor of Rivers State, worked against him and was majorly the reason why he didn't win in Rivers State. Wike has come out since then to call Peter Obi an ingrate. He even said that I did not say I was going to support you in the first place, so I did. It's not like I disappointed you, and since I did not come out to say I was going to work for you, like why am I going to work against you? I certainly did not work against you. So, these two have been going back and forth, and especially, due to the fact that during the presidential elections, a lot of people felt that Peter Obi would have won that election. Also considering the fact that an INEC officer in Rivers State, said that she was threatened, said that people were calling her left, right, and center. She even said that her life was being threatened. People wanted her to change the result. At the end of the day, she stood her ground and Labour Party won in Port Harcourt, which was, I think, the only place that Labour Party won in Rivers State. So you can imagine what must have transpired or what must have happened with the other INEC officers in other areas. My assumption is that probably those people compromised, the same people that threatened this woman, and this woman still maintained a stand. Probably the other people were afraid for their lives, and they had no option than to compromise and do what these said people, were asking them to do. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please and please subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that this video gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. I love to hear from you. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. What happened in SARAKI'S house after I recommended Obi as ATIKU'S running mate? Governor of Rivers State, Wike, has narrated what transpired at the residence of former Senate President Bukola Saraki after he nominated presidential candidate of the Labour Party Peter Obi as running mate to former Vice President and flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Atiku Abubakar in the build-up to the 2019 general elections. He opened up on these while reacting to reports that he worked against Obi in the February 25 presidential election. Recall that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC) won Rivers during the presidential election. Speaking during a media chat with selected journalists in Port Harcourt on Wednesday, Wike also said, "I never told Rivers State people to vote for a candidate. I told them to vote for the unity of Nigeria. I take exception to Peter Obi's comment that I came out against him. People are not being sincere. People are not being appreciative." In 2019, asked Peter Obi, "I was part of a team that chose Peter Obi to be the vice presidential candidate of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. When we met at Alhaji Atiku Abubakar's house, he said these are the names and we chose Peter Obi. While we were at Bukola Saraki's house in the night, I was fought by people like Ikweremadu and my own friend, people like the governor of Ebonyi State. People were like, why must I be the one to choose Peter Obi? Why must I choose for the candidate? Did he come out to say Governor Wike was the one who supported me to be the vice presidential candidate? When it said I came out against him, it is unfortunate because nobody has ever heard me during my campaigns saying that don't vote for Peter Obi. I never said so. But even if that is the case, that I didn't support you, you cannot say that I came out against you. I didn't have any agreement with you in the first place. So this is Wike defending himself, since Peter Obi said that Wike worked against him right from the onset. Wike never said he was going to, work for, he was going to support Peter Obi. People assumed. I remember posting on these channels when Wike said he was going to provide him with logistics. Peter Obi was trying to negotiate with him, saying that give me federal, I'm going to give you states. You know what that meant? Give me federal, I'm going to give you states. Wike then said that he is Wike then said that he is not ready to negotiate. He is not going to. He just did not accept the deal anyway. Right there, in public, that was where Peter Obi, made that statement, and Wike promised there and then that he was going to provide logistics for Peter Obi when Peter Obi, comes to Rivers State to campaign, which he did, but at a price. Because Wike himself, Wike is very blunt. He doesn't hide anything, you know. He will say it the way it is. Wike came out later to say that Peter Obi actually paid for the logistics, that the logistics wasn't free, you know. He said that when PDP, which is his own party, they were refusing, to pay for logistics as well. They were refusing to pay for campaign grants and the like. He told them that even Peter Obi paid for everything. It wasn't free, it did not come free of charge. He paid. So I don't think, only people just assumed. I remember, like I was saying, I remember posting it on this channel, and some people came after me to say that, oh, it was free of charge. Peter Obi did not pay for it. It was because Wike is in support of Peter Obi. Wike has endorsed Peter Obi. If he endorsed Peter Obi, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But Wike never said publicly that he was going to support Peter Obi. In fact, from all news sources, from all indications, it was, tilting towards Tinubu. But I don't know I don't know why, how people got the information to say that Wike is in support of Peter Obi. Let's just put that one aside. On the issue of Wike, working against Peter Obi, 100%, 100%, that must have been true, allegedly, because I know they did. That must have been true. Why? Because by all means, Wike wants to be able to boast that he has everything on lockdown in his state. He wants to be able to boast that, Wike is a very egocentric human being. He wants to be able to boast that the party that is supported, apart from PDP, you guys know he only supported PDP for governorship election in his state. The party that he supported, they didn't say it openly, was Tinubu, which is APC. And APC won the election, in presidential election, in Rivers State. So he wants to be able to say that, the political party I supported won the election. He wants to be able to boast and say that, nobody came to my yard to beat me. Like, I'm a real politician. These politicians, none of them want to lose. Even if they are not vying for any political post, none of them is happy. None of them will be happy to lose their polling units, not to talk of, lose their states. They want to be able to